Hello, everyone. Would like to give you a belated welcome to the class. Welcome to Quantitative Reasoning here in Spring 1. Um, some of you, I'm assuming, have taken an online course before, some haven't. Um, the just very first thing I want to say, and there's no way to sugarcoat this, online courses are fast-paced and somewhat more difficult than a traditional face-to-face class. This course is going to go pretty quickly. We only have about 7 weeks. So as you have already seen, we've hit the ground running. My apologies for the confusion at the beginning of the semester. There was another professor who was supposed to teach this class, and she left the university, and so I ended up teaching it. So you may have seen another syllabus with another professor's name, with another textbook, using another online platform called Alex. Um, that should never have been posted. Everything that's on Blackboard currently is accurate. It looks like the last time I checked, I think there's 14 in the class. Yeah, looks like everyone's registered on Connect Math. So the um, we have a textbook, Math in Our World. You don't have to buy the actual book. There's a digital ebook embedded, as you can see. I'm hoping you can see my screen if this is recording right. You have a digital ebook, so there's a number of ways to access this. It looks like half of you have started the homework, so some of you haven't actually maybe gotten into the Connect Math website yet, but you can access the ebook from the first page, from the home page, or when you go into a problem or into an assignment. Let me see if I can open one up. Let's just look at homework one, problem number one. Embedded in the homework, you'll see, well, once it's loading, here, on the right hand side, link to textbook. So uh, I don't recommend jumping right into the homework. When you choose to take an online course, you're sort of replacing that face-to-face lecture with reading the material at your own pace. So before doing the homework, at the beginning of every week, you know what sections we're going to cover. That's all listed on Blackboard. First thing you should do is read the sections, or at least skim through them. And once you're in the homework, the system's nice. There are a number of resources here. You could link right to the textbook. So if you hit that, it'll pop open the book to the appropriate section. So this is another way um, to access the textbook. Like for example, if you're doing the 1.3 homework and you hit the textbook link, it'll pop it open to 1.3. So that's convenient. This Ask My Instructor link, that will send me a screenshot of your problem. So uh, I'm not going to be posting lectures or things for you to watch or read. Um, I'm sort of going to do things in reverse. I'm going to respond to you, questions you have. Basically, if something's going on in the homework or in the text that's confusing or you're struggling with, please reach out. Not only to me, you have my email address and my office phone number. Um, I'm here in my office pretty much every day, at least 4 days a week. I don't know how many of you are local, but if as often as you want, if you want to set up a time to come by my office, um, go over any of the material or anything face to face, my door is always open. Just let me know. Um, there's also a course assistant, another student that's going to be a resource for you as well. I'll post an announcement after I'm done recording this video. I'm actually going to give you my cell phone number and her cell phone number. So feel free to uh, email me questions, call me, uh, direct your questions to our course assistant. Her name's Anna. Um, and also, I haven't done so yet, but here in Blackboard, let's see, where would it be? Discussion board. So right now there's just one general forum for question help. I'm going to post a separate folder for each week for specifically for homework questions. There's another place where you can sort of send your questions to. This course is going to move pretty quickly, and uh, like I said, a lot of the responsibility is falling on you to go through the material, to go through the textbook, um, and not so much for this first chapter, but in chapter two, uh, I should be able to post a number of videos that are relevant to the material that's in the textbook. We're probably going to spend more time on chapter two than any other chapter. Financial mathematics, it tends to be a very relevant topic. And one of the things I like about this class is that so much of the material will cover, it's a lot more relevant to the real world, to actual life. This first section is on just reasoning, arguing, thinking, inductive and deductive reasoning. Um, Chapter 2 is on financial mathematics. I mean, this is stuff that you should not be learning in college. This is stuff that should be taught in high school but isn't. Well, I mean, some students see it in high school, but this one, I think should be required for every student in the world in high school. How student loans work, how credit cards work, how savings accounts and checking accounts work, and misconceptions about these things. And for example, most people think you put money away in a savings account, that's a good thing. It turns out you're actually losing money when you do that, even though you're earning interest. So we're going to sort of get into topics that are relevant to the real world. I think we'll finish up the last chapter is on uh, logical fallacies. So that's, in my opinion, as far as material goes, it's pretty interesting relative to other topics you might see in other math courses. Um, Trying to think if there's anything else I should mention. Just keep an eye on the due dates. These due dates align with what's on Blackboard. Let me go back over here to Blackboard. So weekly sessions. So you have a breakdown of what sections we're covering per week. So you already have test one coming up at the end of week 3. So these sections, or the weekly sessions align with the due dates that are um, on Connect Math. Um, okay, so that's about it for right now. Like I said, just this is a fast-paced course. We're a week in. We only have 6 weeks left. So if you are struggling, or if you just one question, if you have a question, you know don't let it slide. Just, like, ask me, ask Anna. Like I said, I'll post both of our contact info this evening. And um, I guess the last thing I want to say is, in 15 years of teaching, in 15 years of being a professor, this is the first online course I've ever taught. So if if I'm not doing something right, please let me know. If there's something I could be doing better, if there's something I'm not doing that I could be doing that would be helpful, let me know. Uh, I I'll basically I'll do what I do. I'll be as helpful as I can be, um, but there may be things that I don't think to do. So if there's something I could do to help, please let me know. It's not a guarantee, but I will do my best to be there, be as supportive as I can be. Again, online courses are not easy. They're not fun. There's no time to relax. There's really no time to process the information and let it marinate and really stop and think. So as you can see, I can't remember exactly how many we've got. 16 assignments and 2 exams. So that's, in 7 weeks, that's a good amount of work to do. So don't fall behind. And like I said, my door's always open if you're local, if you want to come by. Otherwise, good luck, and let me know if there's anything I can do. Okay, that's it for now.